Well, it's early, but boy, we are taking it to the Ottomans. And I'm looking at the time here. We've got about 2.5 years until we need to get up here and prepare to beat up on the Teutons, because we're going to get another vassal in Danzig. So welcome back, everybody, to STRONK here in EU4. I hope you guys have been enjoying. I'm having a lot of fun with this run. I don't know why my guys are not over here on Adern. Let's get over there. And we will just win, you know? So another thing you can do, get on to these provinces and you can scorch them. That way, if they decide that they want to come across, they can, but it will definitely be painful for them. And so let's take this army here and get those guys off of Smolensk. Obviously, I don't want them to be collapsing to vassal or to rebels if I can avoid it, right? We have one loan, I think. How much money am I losing? Not a lot, actually. Come on there. Get over there in time. No, they're probably going to win. Oh, they didn't win. Very good. So, obviously, them losing territory to rebels is no good for us. I'm going to turn that fort off for now. No, I'm just kidding. Bohemia is immediately going to beeline it if I mothball that fort. But, all right. So, if I transfer this stuff back to myself here, I could easily, like, snake down, do it. Now, the issue is that Byzantium exists, but this would cut them off from the straits. So, essentially, they wouldn't be able to march any men through anymore. There's no other releasables. We could release, like, a Bulgaria over here. But I don't really want to release another subject. I would probably just core it all. It's a lot of admin. Shoot, man. I think we kind of have to, you know? Oh, it's so good. We just took Constantinople from them. We will, it is Karograd or Sarograd, or how, I assume it's Sarograd. I know we had talked about that before. All right, so I'm going to have this half stack here, suppress rebels over there. We are going to core it all up. Looks like I'm going to have to core up Tolsu, and then I'll get access to core up those guys. I'll keep these forts here for now. And that is fine. Now, this war over here, I don't really care too much about. I bet I have participation just because my subjects are going over and beating up on all of them. I don't really plan to do a whole lot in the war. I mean, if I can catch out a couple of small armies like that, I'll do it. You know, I just stack wipe their army. Easy peasy. This army over here with no general. Is that the entire... Yep, this is the entirety of Bohemia's armed forces. Just, you know, running around in Lithuania, taking attrition. I do need to get a fort line built up, no doubt about that. First idea group, dun 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 dun. Aristocratic. We're going to rush that cav combat ability. It's going to be very useful. We're already focused on mill, so we can save up that mill mana. We're ahead of time on mill tech, of course, which is important. Here we go. Those guys are going to go get on that fort there. They're already at 7% because, of course, they are. We've got a couple more of a force limit. So let's go ahead and go, what is this? 3. So we'll go with 4. And then what's the rest of our force limit? 2 more. So let's go ahead and get a couple more infantry. We'll get more cav as time goes on. Definitely, we'll get more cav. But we need to get over here because they're about to pop out here. Now, this war is basically done. I'm just going to separate peace and take all their money. It's going to hurt our trust with them, but I also don't really care because I can just boost my trust up with them, like with favors. See? The main reason being that I was able to separate piece that out just to take all their money, which was big. That's important, right? All right. Now, these rebels are going to happen no matter what. Do we have our Orthodox Zealots? Nope. They have to be at least 50% in order to push them. So we're just chilling. And now we just need to wait. Obviously, we need to get our admin mana caught up. That way we can core that stuff up as well. All right. So it should happen sooner or later. Who are you at war with? Muscovite Conquest of Narva. Okay. That's fine, actually. Let's do like something like this. Get you guys over here. Our general is dead. Get a claim on Biga. Very good. So, yeah, Ottomans are thoroughly gimped now. Now, sadly, I don't have a like they got the mission, which basically once they take Constantinople, it unlocks their mission tree. So that is no good, but it's not the end of the world. Definitely worse things could happen. The sooner we get these guys integrated, the better as well. Obviously, if we're going to be going with more subjects, we should do that. So let's go ahead and get a claim on you and revoke you. Very good. These guys are already being improved with, so that's good. I'm going to scutage them, which will allow them to get annexed while I'm at war. Volhynian separatists, really? Can you not? Because of, why? Intolerance, right, yeah. Yeah, there's not really much I can do about that. I just hope that these Orthodox zealots pop up +1, and then I can get up to that 50%. The Shadow Kingdom, there we go. I can lose a little bit of Diplo, it's fine. Give me those rebels, man. I'll take those rebels. I will continue to improve my relations with these guys, or trust, rather. And I will do the same thing with you guys. Let's go ahead and ask for trust. I should probably actually even be currying favors with the Austrians. Obviously, Brandenburg isn't going to be that strong because obviously, you know, we control the land that they would otherwise be taking. All right, Orthodox zealots are here. Let's go ahead and provoke the revolt. So what that does is that will spawn them. And now is the fun part where we get to micro our rebels and try to bait them into going into provinces that, you know, otherwise would be a pain for us to deal with, right? So AI rebels are less likely to go to provinces that are have an army in them. They are less likely to go to provinces that have let me see here. Let's get one guy over here that will those Volhynian separatists are going to pop though. They're less likely to go into a province that has an army in it, as well as they're less likely to go into one that has a fort, I believe. I think that's how that works. So if I stand my army here, we just need to wait until they start walking. And I'm kind of like keeping an eye. See, perfect. They're going to go over here to Chewyshoot, or however that's pronounced. And meanwhile, I will basically walk up with my army and kind of goad them into, you know, well, I guess Bells is not, or Belge, or however that's pronounced. And now they should head up into like Tarnov or Novosax, or however that's pronounced. At least that's the goal. Bulgarian separatists will get handled by you guys. Very good. Let's get a general for you eventually. Now, I'm hoping that they don't come down into my land, or to fight me. If they do, I'll try to pull my armies away. If not, there's some tricks. Very good. So they're heading over here, which is perfect. So obviously I don't want to fight them. But we'll get the army up here to Chewyshoot, and they will head over here and they will siege it down. So if they have if you have a province that has a fort, you have to make sure you turn the fort off, or else it will not. They will only convert the province when they siege it down if they're religious rebels. If there is no fort zone of control that covers it. All right. So yeah, those guys there. No general, no issue. It's fine. But now you can see it converted the province to Orthodox. And so, oops, I clicked off my game. So now, if I come to my rebel screen here, you can see convert Poland. If I hover over this, since they do not control at least 50% of my land, 50% of my development, it's not my land, it's my development, has to be Orthodox. So if they siege down Krakow, they will convert it, which is big. That's 27 development. Likewise, I think under economy charts, you can see here 40% of my country. I think there's a discrepancy though. I think this is provinces. This is not development. So if they occupy like Krakow, it would probably actually put me over the limit. It just wouldn't say that it did because it's a disproportionately large amount of my development, right? So I'm hoping that these guys don't lock in to walk over here. I hope they come up to like Krakow. That would be ideal. And let's see if we can spawn some more of them. They should switch over to Orthodox Zealots. There you go. They're heading into Krakow, which is perfect. And a nice thing you can do is whenever they get on your fort, you can spend a little bit of mana, and your boys will go out, and they will be able to siege it instantly. So now take a look. It says minus 35%, but since there's no garrison, they will actually siege it down instantly and convert my capital. So now if we come up here, you'll see they still don't have 50%. So if you look at this now, 44% of our country. Maybe it is dev. I don't think it's dev though. But the issue is, but one thing you have to keep in mind is that whenever they occupy your capital, they will push you towards it. If your capital is occupied, it will start progressing no matter what. Oh, sadly. Lose a stab for literally no dang reason. Feels bad. It's fine. We'll boost our stab up. Now that our religious unity is so dog water, it's going to be kind of painful. But yeah, we just need to stand our army here, and hopefully they will not come down this way. Hope not. See, they're going to do it. So yeah, this is one of the annoying things, and it does happen from time to time. You just get a general on, and what you do is you turn your army maintenance down. That way, you will not do much morale damage to them, and then you just retreat after a couple of days there. See, so you lose a couple hundred men. I lost. I don't think I lost all those men to that, but then you just turn them back on there. They'll regenerate. But yeah, that'll just happen from time to time. It's pretty unavoidable. But I do want to get my army down here to Chewyshoot, so they will hopefully come up to Tarnov or Sandomierz, or however these provinces are pronounced. I'm going to pronounce them wrong, so just, you know, you're going to have to accept it, friends. I'm sure there's some Polish boys watching that just are like gritting their teeth at how I pronounce this stuff. I can't do anything about it, I promise. I try. I do my best. I try so hard and get so far. All right. You can't do that while you have rebel armies, so please, 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 please go up this way. Come on now. Don't just stand there. Don't just stand there. Come on. Ay, ay, ay. This is the freaking dealing with rebels 101 in EU4. All right. The missionary strength guy is actually pretty nice. I don't think unrest is going to do much. Yeah, I guess, but let's just go with the religious guy, the missionary guy, strength guy, because whenever we switch, it allows us to switch without needing to worry so much. See? Ay, ay, ay. Of course they got to come back down here. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. I'll siege back my capital now because they do make progress monthly whenever they occupy your capital. There's nothing you can do about it. Sadly, that's got a full garrison as well. So, yeah. They're occupying provinces that are already converted. That's why I'm trying to push them to come up this way, right? Now, hopefully they'll come up here to Tarnov. All right, those guys are dead. Very good. And now we'll have Ottoman rebels that will spawn in Constantinople. Let's get a general. I know I'm working on my tech here. I don't care. Very good. So they're going to convert this province over here in Tarnov. Okay. So I reckon we're probably, if I had to guess, we're probably over the 50%. See, now, since over 50% of our development is Orthodox, Orthodox will become the new state religion and we will lose 10% of our crown land. The 10% of crown land is unavoidable. Also, oh, that's it. Okay, so we could let the rebels convert a little bit more. I'm inclined to see if they want to at least occupy a province or two more. But it looks, I mean, depending on how we do with this siege, we may not have much of a chance. They'll occupy maybe a province or two, but these rebels may have their way with us. Either way is fine. I don't really care one way or the other. Yeah, they're not going to siege down. Let's just go ahead and accept their demands. So we are now Orthodox. You see? We are Orthodox. Very cursed. I know. Believe me. And now what we do is corruption. Let's turn on our army, our maintenance here. Sort by unity and convert the provinces that are giving us the most issues with that. Switch you guys over to there. Switch you guys to local trade power. And it looks like those guys never actually popped anyway, so interesting. Turn these forts off. Actually, I'll keep my capital fort on just because the attrition is going to be, or the devastation there needs to get taken down. And now we have like no crown land. So we definitely need to do that. Oh, nice. I wonder if I can actually use those rebels to convert. Let's take a look here. Will they convert my provinces? Oh, they don't convert it? Tragic. I was hoping that they would. That means this fort is now controlled by them as well. I trolled myself. Feels real bad, man. All right, let's go with Diplo Rep. Need to get those guys taken, ready to roll, rather. Go ahead and take that. That'll make our armies a little bit cheaper now. I'm curious when the Danzig event is going to fire. Muscovy has insulted me. Worthless. There you go. Oh, they're huge, too. Yikes. All right, man. Cool. So I'll have you guys over here, and we will get an alliance with them. And now they will call us in. Absolutely. I will get on to Culm, hopefully. All right, very good. That will allow us to occupy that province. Let's get over here to Memel as well. Oh, shoot, man. Shoot. Okay. This is fine. So it actually would be better if I got onto Marienburg. Those Ottoman rebels have popped. Very good. Awesome. All right, so this will give us some bonuses in our capital. It's not exactly Krakow. So whenever we integrate these guys, we'll get a bonus for Warsaw, and then we'll click that mission, and that will allow us to develop colonialism for real cheap in Warsaw. So that's what we'll do there. So let's get you guys over here. State needs the money, sure. Let's get a general on you. And then reinforce, of course. And they should just flee one province. Yes, very good. And now they have no more army left. They did call Livonia in. Interesting. Well, let's have my my subject head over there. And I'll tell Danzig to head over there. None of my land will get occupied, which is good. Yeah. Now they'll probably give me like Dramberg and Neumark. Dramberg is in the HRE, yeah? I don't really care. I mean, I am allied to the Emperor. He's got good trust with me, and still going up, so that's good. So, I don't know. I'll go fort defense, I guess. Doesn't matter to me a whole lot. Oh, right, I forgot. I totally needed to core that stuff up. The overextension is probably crushing me. That's fine. Now, here's the nice thing. Whenever the Ottomans inevitably annex these guys, I will be able to release them. That's kind of what I'm hoping will happen, at least. I'm sure other people were thinking that as well. There we go. Won the siege of Marienburg. Very good, yes. Let's have those guys head up here to Polacus, or however that is pronounced. Hopefully get them off there. It is woods, so I would like to fight them there. I will definitely take that. I'll probably get this Miltech next. I don't really want to go in with you, though. The extra shock damage received is really good for our general. Yes! Wipe their armies! Destroy them all. There we go. The Teutons have accepted peace. We get 21 favors with our guy, who is now our subject, actually. Well, he will be. But we also get 91 ducats, which is great. And they gave us these two provinces, which is great. Now, before we subjugate them, I will go ahead and get my trust up with them a little bit. Now, where is it at? It's a mission, I believe, right? Yeah, right here. So that's really good that they're as big as they are. But I'm going to go ahead and boost my trust up with them before I do that. We can embrace the institution. Where do I have it? Just one province over here. Interesting. All right. Either way, that will turn these guys into a vassal. And the Peace of Thorn. And we get a permanent claim over here, which is fine. And then once we get these guys integrated, we will get subjugation CB on the Teutons, which is pretty worthless, to be honest with you. But there you go. Easy peasy. There you go. Rebels and other places I don't really care about a whole lot. Let's get patriarchs happy. Stab 3? I don't think so, man. Some Diplo Dev, I can do that in Tarnov especially. That's a grasslands province. Let's go ahead and put you on some dev cost here. Burgers are not happy with me, but it's fine. There we go. Plus we get some money for it, so I'm always happy with that. And just need to get these guys' relationship up just a little bit more. So I will send them a gift. Small loan of 1 million ducats. That will get them over the 190 threshold. And now I can start integrating them. And I shall. It's going to take not too long, but I reckon I can probably yoink. No, I cannot. Interesting. That's okay, though. Once we get them integrated, we will be even better off. And we can click this button again here soon, and we will. Yeah, I just keep getting these events to lose my, whatchamacallit? Government, whatever this is, reform. So these guys are mad just because I've got a lot of subjects that are really powerful. So I'm going to go ahead and spend some prestige to get them loyal again. And let's go with 1 cav and 1 infantry. I plan to go more cav later on. Right now I want to make sure that I'm keeping my economy above water. It's very important, of course. Let's turn these forts off. No need to pay for them, yeah. Poznan is almost converted, which is good. I'll take the innovativeness. That's fine. The more innovativeness you get early on, the better. All right, 27 months. Or just 20. Let's go with the 20. Now, I reckon I can consecrate at least 1 metropolitan. Once we get this Sandomierz province and this Chesini province converted, we'll be able to get some more. So that'll be good. Cavalry cost for 10 years, but we get trade efficiency. And burghers gain loyalty. Oof. Yeah, I think it's probably worth. The 5% trade efficiency is actually probably going to be more than the 10% would be. I guess we'll attempt to improve the situation. Now, I really want the Renaissance to spread if I can. That's pretty important, honestly. What is this, 30%? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. I definitely want to take this text if I can. But I'm in no rush. If we let it spread, even if it's just a couple more provinces, we could save like 100 ducats, which would obviously be worth it. All right, this province is done coring already because it was Polish. Let's make sure we turn that edict off over there. Oh, just kidding. I still need to keep that edict on. And then let's turn it on over here as well. That way we can get this one converted. But yeah. As soon as I'm able, I will boost my... I will embrace the institution and take tech. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to spread to anything else. Whoa, how much we got in Krakow? Yeah, I don't think it's going to spread anymore. It's fine. We'll just take it. Very good. We're done with some cores over there, which is good. And once we integrate Mazovia and we move our capital to Warsaw, we'll be able to get some even better stuff over there. Very good. Let's convert this Sandomierz province. 21 months. There's more than 30 development in this province, which will allow us to consecrate the metropolitan. If you don't know, the more patriarch authority you have, the more missionary strength, local unrest, which is essentially tolerance of the true faith, and manpower in true faith provinces that you get. It's really solid, really, really strong. So that's what we want to go with. Tolerance of the true faith is fine. And every state that you can consecrate a metropolitan in, you get 5. And you can only do it in true faith provinces. 2 base production sounds good to me. Take that. Get that 20% production efficiency. Oof. Yes. Being ahead of time on tech is so important. It's so important. Obviously, we're going to get these eventually as well. But getting mill tech for the tactics is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Here we go. So, I shouldn't have cored up this. That was a misplay, knowing that now Byzantium is releasable. So we're going to release them, and now we can attack these guys whenever. 71 in 2 years, And we will be able to probably call in Austria. Yep, we could call in Austria, and we'll be able to reconquest all of their land. And I'm sure you guys are excited to see a Byzantium vassal. I already know that. Now, my poor Diplo points are just like absolutely non-existent. Apparently my prestige is also non-existent, but it is what it is. Who is this? Lodotiros. Yeah, we definitely need to, you know, get my army strength bigger. That way, my subjects will not be so inclined to rebel against me. All right. Yep. We're gonna wait. We're gonna take Miltech, of course. Next idea group is going to be espionage. So we want to save up our Diplo, but obviously we want to take this Diplo tech. I think we're gonna switch our focus to Diplo just because Diplo is where we're gonna be hurting the most in the coming years. All right. I will help you with your rebels as well, good sir. And there we go. Now, let me see here. I would love to yoink one of these. But, let me see here. Yeah, if I could just get my loyalty over 80, I could yoink one of these, but it doesn't look like it's going to be possible. Unless I get lucky here in December and I get a nobility one that's easy to get. All right, so now you can see here, consecrate the Metropolitan, turn that edict off. Let's actually, instead of that one, let's get this Chesney or whatever. And then for this one, cav to infantry ratio. That would be useful. I think we'll go with war taxes. I'll just turn that on for now, and then I'll forget to turn it off. Take that Miltech, Royal Marry You, of course. Go ahead and bust up our level up our guys there. And I think that's a good place to call it. So in the next episode, we will attack the Ottomans yet again to crush them. With the help of Austria, I hope. We will be able to reconquer all of land for Byzantium, which is going to be really good. If you guys are excited for that, make sure you let me know. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. And ding the bell. You'll get notifications when we upload new videos. Go ahead and check on the screen right now. There's going to be a couple of videos linked that you might enjoy. I would recommend you check those out. Also, if you want to support me on Patreon, you get early access to my Chewyshoot videos. Every single video gets posted to my patrons early. So I shout out my patrons. Couldn't do it without you boys. But that's all I've got for you for today. This is Chewyshoot, and I will catch you guys later.